Ladies and gents, girls and boys, how are you doing today? It's Danny Stewart from bassfandirect.com with another Naked Sound review, and this one is a quick review on this beautiful Fujigen MJMJ5 Dark Evolution, which came in on my Bass Hunter service, which is also a procurement service, as linked below and tagged in this video. So just on the rear pickup right now, you've got two EMGs on this series, a rear humbucker, which has series went down and parallel mode went up. So you'll notice it gets a lot thicker sounding when the switch is down. So that's a parallel series. Yeah, it's got a good B string as well, good fundamental. And the scale length, if I'm not mistaken, is a regular 34-inch long scale. So yes, regular 34-inch. So yeah, it's a nice B string, and just testing for sustain and everything. Sounds good to me. Yeah, solid ash body. Looks like it's in one piece, but it's actually in three pieces. It's just very well matched. You've got a central piece and then two wings essentially. And it is very well matched. It's hard to tell where the join is, especially on the upper wing. But it is there. I can see a seam when I look at the bottom of the bass, and a beautiful gloss poly finish. Yeah, nice and hard wearing. Weight wise, this one is sort of around 4.4 kilogram mark, so it's a moderate weight for a 5-string bass. Let's go balanced. First of all, in the parallel mode, and we'll just so that's the parallel mode. Now if I flip it down into series for the rear pickup, it just gets a little bit thicker. So let's just that's parallel series, parallel, back to series. You can just hear a slight, it gets slightly thicker and more present when it's in series mode, the rear pickup. So that's it. Front pickup. What we're going to play. So that's with the tone all the way up, finger style. of course, you're not going to get any series or parallel mode because that's only for the rear pickup. Let's take the tone down. Set the tone all the way up again. So yeah, I mean, for all genres and purposes, it's a good solid bass. It's well made, sounds great, looks beautiful. I love the design of this, and I like the offset dots as well. From 0 to 12th fret, you've got left side justification, and then from 15 up to 24, you've got right side justification. So it looks really cool. Great design. And you get a decent case with these as well. So, you know, if you guys are interested in getting one, you're welcome to come through my Bass Hunter procurement service to get one. The colors that are available now are getting quite limited, and I think Fujigen have discontinued production of the Dark Evolution with the EMGs. So they do have another model which it's similar, but it's an older body with a rosewood fretboard, and instead of having EMGs, it's got Seymour Duncans, but basically it's essentially the same shape. The color range is a little bit different, but it's essentially the same shape, playability, build quality, and price as well. So these are kind of going for around $1,300 sort of is the recommended retail price. The average street price is about 1,200 at present, something like that. Yeah, you know, I can sort you out with one of these if you want one for around that sort of price. It varies. It depends on what color you want and which supplier. You know, if my supplier has it in stock in that color or not, or I might have to go somewhere else to get that color. In which case the price will not be quite as good. But you know, there are ways and means, possibilities. So do get in touch about that if you want one. They are available in 4 strings, and again, the colors that are available there's flat matte black, transparent black, which is actually, I would call it transparent charcoal. It looks more grey, dark grey than black to me. And then there's a flat transparent white, which is kind of like a white blonde. That's really nice. It's also a matte finish. And then there's the transparent blue burst, which is also a matte finish, beautiful looking. And then there's this, which is vintage natural with the inked grain, which is very handsome to look at as well. They're all very tasteful, very tastefully done, good design, great hardware. Goto GB11W tuning pegs, and then their own OEM made bridge, which has a 3D saddle adjustment. Very nice, works well, looks good, and yeah, the design is fantastic. Grip is like a thin D, and you've got like a 45 or 46 millimeter nut on this. Again, as usual with Fujigen, very well cut nut. yeah, Fujigen are impressive. Their package and cost versus performance is excellent. You know, the only reservation I have about Fujigen is that they are not handmade. They're CNC machine made. So unlike Bacchus, for example, Bacchus Craft Series, for example, which are a similar price range to these, and those are hand made. Like the routers they use are all hand guided. They're not machine guided, so or computer programmed. Um, so there's something to say for that, because what I notice with CNC builds is that the fit is very good, but it's not as tight as like a handmade one. Um, and that can affect your resonance and sustain, you know. However, I will say that this is really, really very, very good. Um, Excellent value for money, excellent design as well, and excellent features too for the money. Just fantastic stuff all round. So I do recommend them, and thanks again for watching. I'll see you for another naked review very soon, no doubt, and maybe I'll get one of those other one of the Seymour Duncan models in, um, just to see what it's like and do a review on it and put it up for sale. All right, guys, see you again soon. Take care.